and I am a fat yoga instructor, and I have a goal of making yoga accessible to everybody. I teach classes online, so check out my schedule in the description down below, and I'd love it if you subscribed and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss any of these awesome yoga videos. So let's get started. We will be doing a chair yoga session today. This is perfect for anybody who's new to yoga, who's nursing an injury, who might be chair bound. Maybe you want to practice yoga at your desk during your lunch break. All of these reasons are exactly why chair yoga is not like, easy yoga or anything like that. Yoga is the effort you put into it, and it's all about the breath. So it doesn't matter how you practice. It's all about being in your body and feeling into it. So let's get started. Grab your chair. You can use any chair, preferably one without wheels, but if that's what you're working with, then that's what you're working with. Try to set yourself up next to a wall or someplace so that if you were to lean into the chair, it still had you. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do right now is just plant our feet and just take some deep breaths. So we can just allow our hands to be in our laps. We can come to the edge of the chair, or if that's not accessible, we can sit back in the chair. And notice how my feet kind of aren't completely on the floor when I sit all the way back. You can take a block and place them under your feet and make it so that your knees are bent and you can feel into the earth. The blocks give you that little bit of cushion so that you're aligned. You could do yoga the other way, no blocks and your feet are barely touching the floor, but it's worth it to just get aligned. Get your knees in line with your hips, and let's close our eyes, allow our shoulders to come down, tuck our chin for a moment, and just take a deep breath in. And exhale. Be in your body. Let's set the intention of I am enough. And let's think about that throughout this practice. So I am enough. Inhaling, fill up your belly, and exhaling all the way, all the way. You can even take your hands to your belly and just hug your belly and just be like, belly, you're the best. I don't know what I would do without you. I need you in my life. You digest my food. You hold all my organs in, and you're amazing. Exactly as you are. You don't need to change to win me loving you. You can stay exactly how you are right here, right now. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Let it go. I guess I have airplanes over my house right now. Let's stay present. And seal our lips and begin to lengthen our breath. So inhaling to a count of 4 and exhaling to that same count of 4. And here focusing on breathing with intention. I am enough. So maybe inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale, I am. Exhale, enough. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And continue to breathe like this on your own, creating this ujjayi, this pranayama, this life force breath that feels so good. Just let it go. I am enough. I am enough. And then begin to draw circles with your nose slowly, and just allow yourself to lift up your chin, lower your chin, and make the circles a little bigger. Maybe if there's a squeaky spot, we hang out there and we move our chin up and down, or maybe we just sit back and we just hang out in there for a sec. And then be sure to go in the opposite direction. So whatever direction you're going in, go in the opposite way now. And the circles now can be big or small. You can keep your eyes closed to bring more intention to your stretching, or you can open them, whatever's comfortable. And then find some stillness, and let's sit forward. So if you're in the back of the chair, this can be more difficult, but try to press forward into your feet, and let's just hinge forward and allow yourself to do a forward fold. So inhale, maybe we lengthen here, and then exhale, we find the fold a little deeper. Allow the shoulders to be relaxed and hang. Maybe the knees get a little wider, while accommodating our belly. We can take our blocks wider, just so our knees aren't bowing and we have a little bit more stability. And maybe reaching for the ground. Just relax here, chin to chest. And then inhale, we rise all the way back up. Head comes up last. And if you can, come to the edge of your chair. If you can't, no problem. We can move our blocks aside, maybe directly in front of us. It's nice to have the blocks there. And let's just take our arms up and circle our arms all the way up to the sky, reaching overhead, maybe even looking up. Or if that hurts your neck, you can always look forward. Press our palms together and exhale, let's bring them to center. So that chest center where your sternum is. And then inhale, we circle again, lifting the chest. And exhale, this time we forward fold. So that same fold we just did. Exhale. Inhale, let's half lift. So this looks like just lifting your chest and allowing for your shoulders to roll back. Light touch on your thighs. And then exhale, we fold again. Inhale, we rise all the way up to the sky. Press our palms together. Exhale, we fold all the way back down. Relax your shoulders and your spine. Inhale, we lift halfway. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Inhale, we circle our arms all the way back up. Press our palms together. Exhale, one more time, half sun. Go ahead and relax and forward fold. Inhale, we rise, we find half lift. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Inhale, circle arms and press our palms together. Exhale, come back to center. And take a deep breath here. Find center. And then circle arms all the way up to the sky and exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Now set yourself up for warrior two. We plant our left foot in front, right foot behind. So both of the hips should be on the chair, just kind of like leaning off of the chair. Engage your core here, lift your chest, and you can take your arms out to the sides here. So you're in a full warrior two. Your booty is just on the chair. So engage your core, engage your hip flexors here, extend your arms, and breathe. This might be where you're at. Stay here and take another deep breath. Exhale, release. If you're sitting in all the way in the back of your chair, this can still happen, but maybe this knee stays bent. So you still get that hip opening and then like lift up. You could maybe even extend it out in front this way. Like play with it with your body. If your arms are hurting or you can't lift your arms, you can keep your arms on your hips. So let's just try that version. So inhale, exhale. This whole hip is burning, on fire. And then exhale, release. And let's do the other side. So if we are sitting all the way back in our chair and we'd like to do warrior two, we could bring our right leg to the outer edge of the chair. Lean forward, plant that left foot. If we can't get that left foot around to plant, this is your mobility. Lean forward, engage your core. Press into that right foot. Really make sure you have a stable foundation here. If your foot isn't meeting the ground, grab a block and put it under your foot. And then press. This should really turn it on. And then extend your arms, lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades. Look over that right shoulder. And breathe here. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart center and your legs forward, and then just shake it out. With all of these poses, I'm offering lots of modifications. If you have a pose that has worked for you, then go to that pose. Find it and do it each time that I instruct. So let's find a flow again. So if you're sitting all the way back in your chair, it might look like this, with blocks under feet, circle arms all the way up. Exhale, we come forward and we forward fold. Inhale, we rise, we half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we circle our arms all the way up to the sky, and exhale, we come back to center. Inhale, circle arms up to the sky. Exhale, we fold all the way back down. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise all the way back up. Press our hands to center and sit back in your chair and breathe. Just because you're doing chair yoga doesn't mean it's easy. I feel like that's the mentality of like chair yogis. It's like, you're doing chair yoga, that's easy. No. Let's find boat. So you can do this coming to the edge of your chair. You can lift up one leg, engage your core here, turn on this leg, flex your foot or point your toe. Actually, point your toe. Let's point toe and then just begin to hinge your hips back. You can leave this foot on the ground. So you're hinging and then extending and breathing. Your core is engaged, your chest is lifted. You're breathing, breathing, and then exhale, come down. And inhale, we raise the left. Core is engaged, leg is engaged, and breathe here. You got this. I am enough, I deserve to do yoga. Exhale, we lower both. Relax your back by rolling down and finding forward fold. Inhale, we come up. And let's sit our booties back in our chair. And maybe we just scoot our butts forward a little bit. And let's find a bit of like a butterfly stretch. So we can take our blocks to center and plant our feet like this. You can also do this on the ground, but you might get a little bit more leverage. And in fact, like you can set them up like this to bring your feet more closer to you. So whatever feels good here. So we inhale, lift our chest, and then exhale, we find fold. And just breathe here. Keeping in mind, like, the goal here is to press into the hips. So maybe we just, like, set our hands onto the blocks. And we come down as comfortably as we'd like. So maybe it's here. Maybe the hinge is here. Like, where is your hips? Think about lifting up your chest, hinging at the hips. Where is that for you? Keep your back straight and relax your neck and hinge forward. On the next inhale, we rise all the way to the top. Let's plant our feet, and you can use your blocks or no blocks. And let's inhale both arms up, and exhale, let's just twist, gentle twist. So left hand to right leg, right hand behind, and look overhead. Take a deep inhale, and exhale, we twist. One more time, inhale, exhale, we twist. Inhale, we rise, come back to center. Exhale, we twist on the left. So right hand to left leg, left hand behind. Take a deep breath here and exhale, we twist. The goal here is to feel the twist more deeply. So whatever length you find, then you find the twist a little deeper. And then come back to center, and maybe we lift our chest, bend our back a little bit, and then exhale, we fold. Just wiggle out our shoulders, and then let's find a comfortable seat in our chair, maybe our blocks to the ground, and let's find Savasana. So it can look however you want. You can find that butterfly pose, or you can just like extend your legs. I like to even use a bolster under my feet, but just something where your legs can relax, and you can kind of sit your shoulders back, relax your neck. Your hands can be down for a grounding feeling, or they can be out to the sides. whatever your Savasana looks like, let's find it. And we'll just sit here in silence for a minute. But first, let's just release everything. So whatever tension you have, let's try to soften it, like 5% more. Tension in your shoulders, your hips, your jaw, all the places we hold tension. Take a deep breath here and let it go. And soften. Close your eyes if you aren't already. And this is not part of the practice you want to skip. Sealing in the practice is the most important part. So let's clear our mind, think of nothing. Just think of your favorite color, and it's filling your entire screen. And as things come up, like you got to do this, you got to do that, let's just let them pass for right now. And let's focus on that color, and let's breathe. Take a deep breath here, and release. Let it go. And settle into your Savasana. On the next exhale, bring some awareness to your breath. And take a deep inhale and let it go. Begin to wiggle fingers and toes. Circle out wrists and ankles. And maybe both arms go overhead for a full body stretch. And then begin to sit up and find that comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to your heart center and gently bow your chin down. Great job. You worked really hard today, and I am proud of you. Take a deep breath here and bring your thumbs to your third eye, that little spot in the middle of your eyebrows. The divine light inside of me honors the divine light inside of you. Namaste. You can say namaste back to me and bow. Thank you so much for watching with me and practicing with me. I hope this showed you that accessible yoga doesn't have to be easy, and it can be accessible and challenging all at the same time. So I appreciate you guys. I would love it if you followed me. I'd love it if you check out my yoga classes, and I will see you later. Bye.